All right, class is back. Big topic I've been having at the college is a little bit of my life story, a little bit of my journey. So I've kind of talked about it before, right? So I got my bachelor's degree in mass communications back in like 2011. Now, the biggest thing that happened is I studied marketing, PR, storytelling, branding, all of what was going on at the time. However, there was something that happened that caused the uproar. Social media. Social media became the norm for marketing. Companies decided instead of us putting all this money into this Super Bowl commercial, let's use these influencers, let's use these hashtags, let's run this digital marketing. So I was kind of behind that wave, right? So I've talked a lot about alignment and a lot about outcome-based thinking, but here's one way you can use that to your advantage. Reverse engineering. Basically trying to figure out where you want to go and going backwards in engineering how to get there. Now what I didn't do at this point in time is look at like, okay, where do I want to go? I was one of the many people that basically did what was told. Go to school, get the degree, you'll get the job, you'll get the career, you'll get the family, the house, all the good stuff, right? Didn't really go how the plan was, but I learned a lot along the way. And here's what I would tell you. If I can go to my younger self, I would say, hey, choose the one thing you want to end up as and reverse engineer how to get there. Learn all the steps, all the tools, so you're not like caught off guard. Now, this does have a big thing going on right now. The big pivot right now that a lot of people are kind of afraid to talk about, don't really know a lot about, is AI. A lot of my students at the campus, we talk about it a lot. They always have a lot of questions. And I'm going to be talking about it here and there, sprinkling it in throughout my series on YouTube. But here's what I would tell you. As a rule of thumb, and this is just my opinion, any career or job that is repetitive is going to be replaced and be automated. So if you're thinking of customer service, sending emails, any of the small tasks, those are things that AI is able to do, right? What is AI? Artificial intelligence is human intelligence without the human. We tell it what to do, it does the task, right? We give it the pattern in the formula, and it's able to do it, right? So a lot of jobs, that's what's going to, the hit is starting to happen, right? Now, what would be safe given this situation? If I were talking to someone in school right now or someone running a business right now, things that are personalized. Whatever it is, if it's personalized, that's what's going to be safe. Do with that what you will. I've told a lot of students like, hey, now is kind of the time, the pivot, to start making content and telling your story because it's your personal story. So professions like professors and educators, they're a little bit on the safer side because they can connect with humans much more than, an algorithm can. So what I would go back and tell people is like, hey, look at not only where you want to end up, but whatever unforeseen circumstances can pop up. And then you can plan accordingly, or you can pivot and you learn a lot along the way. So this is more along the lines of alignment, also outcome-based thinking. But I would say one of the most important things right now is for people to learn how to pivot within this new situation we got, right? This new tech, all the new tech advances. So this is just my opinion. I wanted to get out real quick. Now this is, I'm doing this really fast because this is the point before the semester starts. We're going into the fall semester. I'm building classes like crazy. So my schedule's all over the place. So I haven't been able to just like write up, here's what I want to talk about in these orders. But I still like to get my opinion out there, and hopefully it does help people that are, confused or frustrated. And these are, tools I want to put out there into the space. So I hope it helps.